Hello, today we're going to be playing The Shadows That Rung Alongside Our Car. I've seen, I don't know, a couple people on YouTube play this. I haven't actually watched their videos, but I saw the thumbnails of it, and it looked really freaking pretty. I really like the design that I've seen of it so far. So I figured, you know what, why not? And I installed it, so I wanted to see what it was about. I was rather curious. So let's go for it. I think I'm gonna play as this girl. Gun it. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird sitting on this side of the car. But my stomach's been feeling off for a while, and I just can't drive. And so I've handed my keys over to this stranger. What's the worst that could happen, right? Well, yeah, okay. I guess zombie apocalypse has different rules. I stare out the window, watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. Dots. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like filling it. Like me every day. It's so stuffy in the car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at a moving car. I mean, they might, but they probably won't be able to make it in through that little space in the window. Well, who knows? Maybe they would. Fair enough. I like his hair. The slight breeze feels good against my neck. But this guy looks like he wants to say something. So, guess this is kinda strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name, anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Oh, I get to name her. I don't know about Shelby. She looks kinda like a Max to me. Max. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Max. Name's... Oh, I get to name him too. I think he looks like a Jake. Let's go Jake. Mac. Max and Jake. Okay. Okay. Dots. He looks dissatisfied. How was he expecting me to react? I don't know, but I mean saying something other than hey might have been a good idea. It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a Jake. I think he looks exactly like a Jake. I don't know, I think that, like, the hair, I don't know, he looks like a Jake to me. I continue staring out the window. The sky is so red. Normally I'd think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Bad things come out after dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decide to break the silence after all. So, what were you doing before, everything happened? Oh. He looks surprised. Well, you were kind of quiet before. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? Oh, I get to pick? That was weird. Yeah, that works. He doesn't sound like he really wants to talk about it. I wonder what his job really was. Maybe he was a trash collector? He does look kinda dirty. Well, it is a zombie apocalypse, you can't expect him to be, like, squeaky clean. Well, I shouldn't be rude. I'm not much of a catch myself. I don't know, I think you're rather pretty. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got that third DUI, his license was revoked. He used that as an excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well, anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm on the outside looking in. Well, I'm on the outside looking in. I also just noticed that there are cracks in the window, like the front windshield of the car. Huh. Nice detail. God, this game is so frickin' pretty, and I love the music. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. It's okay, the booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Wow, okay, that's depressing. Yeah, awkward silence after that. Dots. Really quiet in here, huh? Yeah, take a hint already. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still. Do you think there are any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. Ooh, is he from the South? Does he have a country accent? Oh my gosh, that'd be great. I reached toward the console and turned the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great. Hang on a sec, go back down. What did he hear exactly? I just realized, with the setting and the art style and the radio and everything, this reminds me of Welcome to Night Vale. The radio podcast. I love that podcast. There couldn't really be something there, could there? I slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait! There it is, I think. Mariachi. Is that mariachi? Dots. Oh my god. Dots. Oh my god, I cannot believe. Out of all the music that could be playing, this is what we get? What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course, we're on a highway to hell in the dark, and mariachi's the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. Dots. I'm actually dying. Same. The dulcet tones of this fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell's out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. It takes me a minute to settle down, but then... Wait, isn't this the same song again? Ugh, it's probably an endless loop, because why wouldn't it be? Ah, that stinks. Typical. Sure seems that way. Guess it's just ghosts on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What'd you think a zombie had even listened to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Probably, but I could see it. Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know, I think the Grateful Dead seem more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. He gestures toward the console. 101.7 is now the infinite loop of mariachi radio station. So, what are you into anyway? Music-wise? I really like Atlantis, Morissette, Top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Really? Okay, I can see it. I'm more like rock myself, but okay. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical tastes or anything. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I unironically like baby metal. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta unironically like something. Not often, but sometimes. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into the Stones or Marley or something, but I don't mind Marley. Well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. Dots. ABBA. Dots. Oh my god. I can't keep a straight face. Dots. I lose it. Everything is just too much. He looks kinda sullen. I'm sorry, Jake, but not that sorry. Told ya. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I managed to get these words out. All this laughing's making my stomach hurt more, damn it. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I'd say you're around 18 to 20 years old. I'm pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Oh, well, I was close with the 2020 thing. Okay. What kind of reaction is that? I wonder how old he is. No. Whoa, you look so young, or anything like that. I wonder how old Jake is, anyway. Yeah, me too. This music's kinda similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff. You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. He purposely reaches over and shuts off the radio. I probably would have too after a while. There's only so many times you could listen to the same song before it starts getting irritating. Heh, he's got a surprisingly immature side to him too. Dots. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? I don't think anyone ever expects a zombie apocalypse. Well, I mean, there are some people who prepare for them because, like, zombie movies and video games and stuff, but I don't think anyone ever expects it. What? Where did that come from all of a sudden? I don't want to immediately change the subject. Why would I? Dots. Why do you have to ruin the mood like that? I don't think he's really ruining the mood. It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky has just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. That sounds kind of morbid, but I don't think it's really morbid. You have like a bit more of a pessimistic outlook on things, don't you, Max? Kind of fitting for the end of the world. It's getting darker. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, What do you like to do? Or what did you, before everything? Like to do, huh? I turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. Now, you see, that is what terrifies me about life, is that you get a routine and hardly ever are you able to break it. You're stuck in that routine for the rest of your life. Like, for me right now, because I'm taking college classes, for me it's wake up, go to college, come home, eat dinner, do my homework, study for any tests, go to sleep, go to college, and it's just over and over again. And I hate that. I hate that we end up in this routine and we can't get out of it. And it really stinks because there's so much to life. There's so much that we could be doing. Like, so many places that we could visit, so many activities that we could be doing, like so many people we could be meeting and talking to and enjoying the company of, and we're stuck here. And I really hate that. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even gonna go out with a bang. My death's gonna be just as dull as my life. I guess that'd be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? God, this game. It's like, I get it. I understand. I think a lot of people understand. That's deep. That's actually exactly how I feel about it, too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him. Well, a lot of people are actually able to relate in ways that they never thought that they'd be able to. Dots. Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. We're all gonna die anyway. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. Dots. I used to travel a lot. Looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Did he backpack across Europe or something? I don't know, but that sounds kind of fun. What does nomad mean in this context? Well, nomad generally means somebody who wanders around. Well, whatever. That sounds really cliché. Not really, it sort of suits you. Dots. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. And now I'm not, but I can't say whether that's really a good thing or not. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, if they come true at all. Yeah. Monkey's paw. My stomach starts to throb painfully. I look down and press my hand against it. It felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. Dots. God, why did this all have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? Damn, I shouldn't be so obvious about it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble, though. Oh, yeah, it's gotten a little better, but... Anyway, I move my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there will help or will make the pain go away anyway. I added a word. Well, I tend to do that too. Stomach ache, you put your hand on there, you like hold your arm against it. Yeah, it won't make the pain go away, but I don't know, it tends to make things feel better. At least a little bit. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. Dots. That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should stop and rest? I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. We barely have a quarter of the tank left as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Onward it is then. Trying to ignore my pain, I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. And it's even darker now. It really hurts now. I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life. Is she turning into a zombie? Is, like, why would her stomach hurt that much? I think she might be... Don't tell me that she's gonna turn into a zombie. No. And that's saying a lot, considering what I have to go through every month. Yeah. Dots. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Just as I start to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Jake's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here. That's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and why of it is just garnish on the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we were really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple months, I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad. How do I even begin to explain? Dots. Listen. You don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but... Your old man. What happened? My dad? I killed him. Smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. Huh. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as murder if you kill a zombie? Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is now undead? It's pretty pathetic, huh? But so is my dad. And so am I. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now, and guilt. I stare out the window, seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. I feel a sudden warmth on the top of my hand, hesitant at first, but then steady. Jake's hand envelops mine, and I feel comforted, safe. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. It's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Huh. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard, losing someone that close to you. You're a good person, Jake. I like you. Wow. Where do I even start? Be honest. For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Jake. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. My mouth opens all on its own and words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. Not that I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster to admit all this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth. Dots. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm only human. I'm not a monster. Not yet, anyway. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. Dots. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out here, like this. Dots. I wonder if we'll ever know. Dots. Jake, What's happening? I can't go on like this, just keeping it to myself. Hey, Jake? There's something I need to tell you. I touch my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human. No! She is gonna turn into a zombie, isn't she? I gave my humanity up when I killed my dad. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. I didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumpled to the ground. Damn it! Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over. Hey, stop. It's okay. I always blamed Dad for Mom leaving us. He was selfish. He was an asshole. He was this. He was that. But just look at me. I've put Jake's life in danger. I've lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. But just keep calm, alright? We don't even really know how this all works, so maybe there's a way. I'm so sorry. Does he know? Or is he just being nice? I don't know. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. Not even sure if that has anything to do with being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I look down at my stomach. I might think I just imagined it. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead. Dots. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes. Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Retail? Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road a while. A while, huh? Well, a rest does sound nice. I always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up this late. I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you wake me up if anything happens? My mind flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I won't think about that right now. Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll be an even better... Maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Maybe I've been running ever since Mom left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Jake and I, we've both done enough. We've both gotten farther than I ever thought possible. I notice that the fuel gauge light is on, but I feel strangely at peace. I close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep going forward. Is that it? Aww. I really like that. Gosh, the storyline for that was awesome. I loved the dialogue. I loved the art style. I loved the dialogue. I loved the characters. Wow, that was really good. I love the music in the background. Wow, okay. I really like that. Kind of been a bit of a long video, but if you stuck through for this long, which I doubt many people have, thanks for that. It's really nice, actually, knowing that people actually watch my videos. I know there's only a couple, but thanks to everyone who watches and who's subscribed, and I don't know, maybe leave a comment if you want. Constructive criticism is more than welcome. It's very appreciated. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!